Welcome, everyone, to Pitbull Stadium, not far from Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. And today, this fan base eager to show everyone what the Panthers' home field advantage is all about. And this with two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Kennesaw State Owls taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to FIU will kick it off to get things underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Kennesaw State's offense will go to work first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Trying to take it back, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida International.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, Kennesaw State, 0.
Prime inside the 10. Here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Got a little space. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Williams will pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He's got it. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. So FIU's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. FIU will line up to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. To say this is a slow start would be an understatement. They haven't even made the chain gang move yet. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for space. It's Daly. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Williams looking for a man. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit, and if he's out here now seeing ghosts. He's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Burke. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. FIU pushing tempo.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. To the air on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, FIU! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
14, Kennesaw State.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Williams will pass. Bring in the heat. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Carter. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. A quick pass to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Second down coming up.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming.
Lofts one high and deep. Snatches it on the right. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. This should be the last play of the quarter. Williams looking for a man. Here comes the heat. Just ran over it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Out of the shotgun on third down. Here's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. Are forced to settle for 3.
Florida International 14, Kennesaw State 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hunt. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And that's another FIU.
Looking for a man. It's Proctor. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. FIU will line up to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And this sophomore signal caller really seems to be out of sorts, not exactly sure what he's seeing. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of the football, and they haven't done much up top. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught close to the marker, it's Daly. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Kennesaw State right back to work. Williams will pass. Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Secures it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Carter. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Buys a little extra time. At the 20, he's got space. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And that's another FIU.
From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Effective offense, leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, get clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3, but get a touchdown here and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here, take this down, have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
Makes the grab. It's Williams. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Quick release by the QB. Turning it on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up for a second down play. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And here comes the offense on second down. Williams looking for a man. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Kennesaw State right back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now on the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run play action. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this one splits the uprights. That'll trim the deficit to 15. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's McNeil. They get him on the ground. Late in the half, they have the 1st down at the 41. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Williams. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to the big tight end. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Shakes off the defender. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this 2nd half.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Rides the back on the option, the give. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Proctor. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Didn't have any better luck going back to him on 2nd down. Now they're staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to get rid of it quickly. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Kennesaw State right back to work. That's caught. It's Williams. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Quick tempo here for the offense.
Brings up 2nd down.
Gonna run it. It's Daly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Trying to keep the drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
You know, you go for it on 4th and inches in this fringe area of the field in your opponent's territory. I'd be curious to see if on the next play now, they're going to try and take a shot, see if they can catch the defense sleeping.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Plows through the defense. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's oh, he's got some space. Smacks it with the stiff arm. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Trying to barge in. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They go to the ground. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Keeps looking downfield. There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They've been running it, but now the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. That's caught, it's Baker. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Looking to throw on 3rd. Going downfield for the big play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a heat. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the running back. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for them.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will open from the 15. Williams will pass. Makes the catch. It's Joyner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. The give out of the gun. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. Unloads quickly, fighting off the defender. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab.
And the most important thing is the clock ticking for this defense. But you get a stop right here on fourth down, and this ball game is over. So one big stop, and you end this thing.
Let's see what he can do with it. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Proctor. Throws to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Scrambling away. Quarterback's got the 1st. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. FIU pushing tempo.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got...
Touchdown, Florida International! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. Can't just let him pick you apart.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. Bulldozes his way through. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. Off play action on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Williams looking for a man. Here comes the heat. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
Let's go, Panther fans. You know what to do. Get loud.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll go with a direct snap. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, FIU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Kennesaw State, 13.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
The returner is tackled down at the...
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And
turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Leaves it with the back. Makes his man miss. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for room, it's Hunt. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Hard running there. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people